Hi Aries, welcome to your June 2022 monthly messages from Spirit Reading. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Aries. This will not resonate with every Aries that watches this message, and because this reading is general, not every single message is going to be for you, so please only take what resonates and leave what doesn't for someone else who needs to hear that message. And if this reading is not for you at all, Aries, I highly suggest checking out your other signs and different placements. Hi, Cross Watchers. You're very welcome here if you're interested in Aries. Who wouldn't be? I like to remind Aries and Cross Watchers that energy is fluid. This simply means you may feel like I'm describing a certain situation in the reading where you feel the roles are flipped or reversed, and that's completely okay. You're more than welcome to use your own discretion to flip those roles if that resonates with your specific situation the best. So my intentions for this reading, Aries, is to channel and provide messages from Spirit for you for the month of June. And you can look at this as like a tarot scope of what to expect in the month of June. But for most people, I kind of feel like this is meant to give you any information, clarity, insight, healing, or guidance on what you need to hear right now. Whether it's what you're going to face soon, what you're going through right now, or what has already happened, the good, the bad, all of it. I hope that this reading will serve as you as a reminder for remembering, why you may be facing certain situations and what you will be going through. So if you have any beings of the light that you would like to welcome into this space, specific angels, ancestors, spirit guides, you're welcome to ask them to join us here now. Let's go ahead and get this reading started. So I will be using my sound bowl to clear and set the energy. So if you guys are listening to this using headphones or the volume's kind of loud right now, I do suggest turning it down a little bit just for this part because I don't want your ears to hurt. So let's get this started. All right, so let's see what's happening in June for my Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Anyone dealing with an Aries, this can impact any aspect of your life, love and romance, career, finances, spiritual evolution. But whatever Spirit wants to bring forward shall be said. So let's see what is happening for my Aries in the month of June. Where are they at in their spiritual journey? What phase are they going through this month, Aries? Oh, fellow travelers, support is all around you. So Aries, I feel there is a goal, there's a dream that you have for yourself, what it is that you want to accomplish in your life, what you want to pursue in your life. And you've been daydreaming about this. You've been seeing it in your third eye. You've been, really imagining what it would be like to have this, to accomplish this, to succeed in this. So any sort of recent dreams, daydreams, visions that you've been seeing for yourself in regards to your goals, in regards to finances, in regards to your career, you have support from the spiritual realm. So, there's going to be support that's coming in through the 5D that's going to send you these intuitive messages of what you can do and what you can accomplish. And others of you, you're going to start to see the support in the 3D come through because you believe in yourself, Aries. I know there's times where it gets really hard, right? Where you're not just seeing the progress, you're not seeing the report, and you're just like, damn, like, when am I going to get that break? When is it going to be me? But Aries, I feel that support, that acknowledgement, those eyes that are being sent your way are going to start being, more prevalent in your life. You're going to get a lot more social media activity. I feel a lot of you are going to get a lot more support financially, emotionally, spiritually for sure. Your spirit guides want you to do this, Aries. This has been a part of your life, a part of your destiny, and that's why you're going to be supported. Some of you are going to get that contract. Some of you are going to get that investment. Some of you are going to get that, even that little thing, like, let's just say that you have a business and there's like some sort of influencer, maybe even like celebrity that just like retweets or reposts something that you've worked on. That is going to get you the hype you need, Aries, for a lot of you. For some of you, it's that big. Others of you, it's just the small steps that you're taking. The peacock may be an a bird that you resonate with, on a soul level, on a, you know, animal medicine totem that you've been seeing a lot lately. So Aries, don't be afraid to show off what you have. You know, you have talent, you have skill, you have all that it takes to make this happen. And you're going to start to see all the people that are going to give you the clout, the acknowledgement that you haven't been seeing in these recent few months. But you haven't given up on yourself, you haven't given up on your dreams, and you're going to see the reward for all that about to happen. And it says, yeah, the support is all around you. So don't give up just yet. Don't give in to your, you know, your doubts or your fears. You know, even so, for some of you, if you have a big audition coming up, a big interview coming up, I feel you guys are going to get a little bit nervous, but it's only because you care about it so much. Push through and work through that fear and just show what you have. Show your authentic self. You don't need to be pretending like you're anyone else, because what you have, Aries, is enough. So just show the real you, just show what you got, and you're going to get that support. Wow, okay, very positive start. Maybe some of you are still waiting on to hear that good news. And for a lot of you, you're going to get it. Others of you, if it's not from this one job or from this one contract, don't just funnel or put all your eggs in one basket. Keep applying, and you're going to get someone that is going to see you for your worth. I promise that, Aries. Let's continue. Tell me more about what's going to happen to Aries this month, the energy surrounding Aries this month. Competition, interesting. So I can see why some of you are starting to kind of sweat just a tiny bit or starting to get worried. Maybe the dream you want, the goal you want, there's a lot of people who are fighting for the top, Aries. A lot of people who are fighting for that position. But honestly, I feel, you know, humans create competition, to be 100% honest. Whether that's we create it, whether others create it against us, or the people that we're trying to impress or show just want to create it so, you know, they can kind of gloat in it in some way. But it says summon courage and self-confidence. So yeah, Aries, there may be some people who want the spot you want, who want the opportunities that you're going for too. But like I said, Aries, do not feel the need to bring your energy down to a different level, to, you know, interact or respond to some people's, I don't know. I feel for some of you like it's going to be energetically felt, the eyes are on you. The people that are going to be a little bit jealous about your success or accomplishments, or are going to, like, you know, if it is an audition or something like that, just stare at you, try to stare you down, trying to make you kind of intimidated just so they can get the opportunity more so. Do not be affected by the outside energies. Pull that confidence and that light from within you, and it's going to shine. Truly, Aries, I feel like what Spirit wants to say with this combination here, there truly is no competition when it comes to you. You just need to know that, okay? And anyone that doesn't take you up on your opportunity, doesn't, you know, assign you or doesn't select you, they're the ones that are going to be missing out in the end. Because they're going to give the contract to someone else that wasn't as talented as you, wasn't as creative as you, didn't have the drive and the ambition and the skill that you have. So don't let that be a reflection on how you should feel about yourself. I don't know if this was recent for some of you guys, some sort of rejection, or if it's like the fear that's kind of perpetuating because the date is coming up, maybe. But you have it, Aries. You have all the tools in the toolbox that you need to get this opportunity, to get this chance. The only thing that would step in your way is yourself, or what you are allowing other people to make yourself feel, just because, again, they're intimidated, they're scared, they're shook by seeing you, by seeing what you have to give. And so if there's anyone that is trying to talk crap about you, is trying to lie about you, is trying to, you know, send negative energy your way, just return to sender. Don't accept it. Reflect it, you know, you be like a reflector, like a, you know, one psychic mentor told me one time when I was really starting to get into my spirituality and open up, before I do my readings, just imagine my skin is kind of like a disco ball in a way. Like it's just reflecting off. It isn't coming towards me. It isn't coming near me. And if it does, just bounce it back off. Water off a duck's back. you know, because the only reason why they're doing that, Aries, is because they're scared. They're nervous. They know that you have a better chance at getting it than they do, so they have to play dirty. They have to not rely on their skills and their talents. They have to rely on a sneaky, conniving, backstabbing way. But you know what? If you just, again, don't soak that in, don't take it personally, as hard as it is, I get it. But if you just kind of focus on your achievement, on your success, on refining your skills to get what you want, you will get it. And it starts from summoning the courage and the confidence within you to know that it will be yours, period. And nothing can take it from you. Nothing can stop it. But a lot of you are going to receive this support. You need to know that. Some of you could be born near the tiger in Chinese astrology, or the year of the tiger, which is this year, is your year to accomplish this goal, is your year to accomplish the success. And maybe it had to be put on the back burner because of the pandemic, because of certain situations that have been happening in this world. You couldn't make it as far as you wanted to because of those setbacks. But those setbacks were meant to be foundation for your bounce back, for your comeback. And here it is, Aries. Wow. Okay, let's keep going. People are jealous too. I would be careful about some of the people who are in the same field as you, in the same industry as you, who kind of like pretend to be excited for you, but really want to see you fall. It's like their strategy for some of you that you're picking up on is like, keep your enemies close. Be aware of those people. A lot of you already know who I'm talking about. Others of you, if you don't, keep your eye open, because I think there's someone around you that is waiting to see your downfall, that is in the same industry, in the same business, or in the same career as you are. So be aware of that, okay, Aries? And really, truly, their energy can't affect you unless you let it, you know? I know a lot of people like to believe in like dark magic, black magic. Oh my goodness, a curse is sent on me. You know what? Light always conquers darkness. Unless you allow yourself to be open to that, unless you allow yourself to believe that there's nothing that can prevent you from being cursed, or that, you know, people's energy, just send it back, detach, and keep moving forward. You are protected, okay? Support is all around you. And there's more of your admirers than there are your haters, by the way, too. So don't even worry about it, Aries. Tell me more about June for my Aries. Solar plexus chakra. This has been the card. It was the card for Leo. It was the card for Libra. If you have those signs in your chart, I suggest checking out those readings to see if there's messages for you there. But yeah, different than those signs, this is where you're going to get your power from. This is where you're going to get that courage from, is from the belief in yourself, that foundation you've made for yourself, the confidence you've had to build through every rejection, through every disappointment, through whatever failure you perceive that failure to be. It was all meant to just give you a tougher skin, to make you realize, you know what, maybe it just wasn't with that company, it wasn't with that person, it wasn't with that, you know, opportunity, but that doesn't mean it's not meant for me. It just means there's another way, right? Because this wouldn't be so prominent in your life if it wasn't meant to be. I promise you that. Let's go ahead and read what this has to say. The frequency of the solar plexus chakra, the yellow flower of life, supports our sense of self, our personal power, and our willpower, as well as our knowing of who we are and what our contribution is to the whole. Yeah, so even if there's competition surrounding you, Aries, that's trying to make you step up, that's trying to make you trip, that's trying to make you believe that you don't have all that it takes, all it is just hating. All it is just jealousy. Because you already know. And you just have to remind yourself that. I don't know if you just have to go in the mirror right before you go on, right before you put yourself out there, you make that post on social media, before you step on that stage or whatever it is, and make that presentation. I don't know. Just look in the mirror and say, I got this. I have this. This is mine. It will be mine. Just give yourself that talk. Hype yourself up. Because I feel for some of you, maybe you've let some negative talk just try to kind of distract you or make you not set up a high hope for this, but all that is kind of like repeating what haters want you to believe, which isn't meant to be yours, Aries. Is not meant to be the energy you're meant to carry in this. And I also feel your spirit guides, your spirit team has been activating your solar plexus chakra. And I feel it's like when you're searching through for jobs or through opportunities, you're on your phone or you're in your email box or whatever it is on LinkedIn, I don't know. But it's like when you see a posting or when you see an opportunity, you know it's for you because there's a fire that starts to build in the pit of your stomach where your solar plexus is located. And that's what you're meant to be drawn to, or to give it a shot, to give it a chance, because you're either going to get it, or even if you don't, there is an opportunity to learn there. And that's all it was, Aries. You know, some of you, again, if you've been recently rejected and you are kind of upset, like, guys, honestly, I just recently went through this too. I auditioned for a job, didn't make it, fine. I was devastated for the first 24 hours. And then, you know, I kind of realized it just wasn't meant to be with those people. It wasn't meant to be with that show. It wasn't meant to be with this company. It has nothing to do with my skill level. It just, we weren't aligned with each other. We were in different vibrations from one another. But, you know, I think for anything, it was meant to inspire you to push further, to push through that devastation, rejection, loss, whatever it was. Because you're a soldier, Aries, or you're a warrior through and through. I mean, that's why you were born in this lifetime under the sign of Aries. You're meant to fight. You're not meant to give in. You're not meant to, you know, surrender and just give up. That is not your soul calling. That is not your soul design. So Aries, yeah, I think that this is meant to encourage you to just keep trying. And for others of you, you know, by the end of the month, you will get that big break. You will get that contract. You will get that opportunity. But first, it starts off with creating that foundation of believing in yourself again, tapping into that encouragement, tapping into that confidence, and rock it. I know so many people, like, yeah, there's a fine line between confidence and arrogance, but you guys are not arrogant. I already see that in the cards here. You know, you've definitely been through humbling experiences. You've definitely been through situations that made you question your skill and talent. So, you know, it's nothing delusional like that where some of you kind of worry. You can be confident. And if anyone has an issue with it, it's because they're lacking within themselves. Again, I just don't feel you guys are the cocky ones that like rub it in people's faces or anything like that. And people just want to make you look like that so they can feel better about themselves, especially if you get the opportunity over them. But it was never that situation. It was never that case. Again, don't let the competition get in your head. I feel for others of you too, there's an important thing of saying here, whatever energies are trying to intimidate you, maybe are trying to test you too. So let's just say there's like a boss or a manager that is trying to see, you know, if you'll crack under pressure. I mean, unfortunately, we kind of live in that world, in that 3D experience where people seem to think that they have to put us through these trials in order to see how far we really can take it and go. And maybe that is part of your job in some way, I don't know, or your career in some way. Can you handle the pressure? Can you handle the stress? And so, you know, if there is a challenge being sent your way, I think especially by like an employer or a manager or a boss or someone who could give you this opportunity, you know, don't take it as a means of, you know, am I going to do this? Am I going to make through this? They may be giving this to me just to see me fail. No, they want to see if you're going to push it to that level, take it to that level. And they want to be impressed by you, Aries. And if you take it with that energy, you will impress them without a doubt. Without a doubt. And maybe some of you have been, I don't know why I'm so drawn to this rainbow. Maybe you guys have seen a rainbow recently that will give you confirmation with this energy, with this uplifting hope that you'll make it there. You'll make it to your dream. You'll make it to your goal. A lot of you will get that this month. Again, it's coming through very, very strongly. It may be hard to believe because you've been trying at this for so long. For a lot of you guys, June is your month to get this. So see what the tarot has to say. Queen of Swords, she's been coming out for a lot of the readings. And this is coming under fellow travelers here. So for some of you, the person who has this contract, this opportunity is a Queen of Swords type, a no BSer. This is someone who will not, especially the person that has their eye on you as far as thinking about investing in you, thinking about giving you this opportunity. They're not going to lie to you. If there's more time to be worked on, then there's more time to be worked on. This person may come off as a little bit cutthroat, but in the industry that you guys are in, or in the job, or what your dream and goal is, it is a bit of a cutthroat industry. But I think, in the upright, this person is truthful and will give you honest feedback, will give you criticism. But a lot of you, maybe you already have this Queen of Swords in your corner who is telling you what you need to do in order to succeed, like a manager or an agent. Or others of you, a friend or family member that knows what you're going through. You've been talking about the situation with them, and they've been trying to help you strategize on how to get there. I would listen to them because they know what they're talking about. Especially with this being under the support is all around you card. Others of you, maybe this is your energy, especially if you have air in your chart, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius energy. This is being unshakable in your truth. This is also the power of discerning, energies around you that may be sent your way through competition, through, jealousy, whatever it is. What is my truth and what isn't? And just because someone is trying to make me feel a certain way doesn't mean I have to. And that's where you have to separate yourself. That's where you have to kind of cut those energies so you could be back into your foundation, back into your truth. Because with the Queen of Swords in the upright, you see things very logically. You're not driven away by illusion and grandeur. And maybe some of you just second guess that because of, again, the lack of results. But no, this is telling me you're seeing it very clearly now. You're seeing it very clearly for what it is. And I think a lot of you had to develop a tough skin with the work that you do or with the industry you're finding yourself in, because that's the type of industry you have to be in, and that's the type of skin you have to have. But you're ready. You're prepared. You really are. So don't let anyone make you feel like you're unprepared or that you don't have what it takes. That's not your truth. This is the Queen of Swords energy, ready to go through it all, ready to fight for it, ready to strategize, ready to show what they have. Let's keep going. Just for confirmation for someone out there, someone may like to wear silver jewelry, like a silver chain necklace with like a pendant on it or like a charm on it. That was maybe given to you. Six of Pentacles. Yes, love this. So Taurus energy coming through here under competition. Yeah, I do feel that there is going to be a decision here that someone's going to make. But if you put your best foot forward, if you know you're doing a good job, if you don't let the hate or the stress get to your mind, like, people will want to invest in you, Aries, because you're talented. That's the truth. And that's nothing that can be covered up. That's nothing that could be taken away. That's nothing that can be denied. So, Aries, if you're looking for that support, if you're looking for that investment, if you're looking for that job, like, really, there's people who have their eye on you, but they're just waiting to see, all the talent that's coming into audition, waiting to see everything that's been presented to them, and then they'll make their choice. But, I also feel with this combination of competition and the Six of Pentacles that you have to stand out in some way. And maybe some of you are trying to find that exact niche, right? Because there's like a million other people who want to act, or a million other people who want to sing, or a million other people who want to rap, or whatever it is, right? You have to stand out in some way that would catch their eye a bit more. You already have it, but you have to find how you can present that. You have to find how you can execute that. And then all the focus and all the direction and all the investment will be towards you. But what this is telling me is that, again, like, choose what you want to invest in. Do you want to invest in the peace within yourself, the understanding within yourself? Or do you want to take your time and energy investing what other people have to say, worrying about what other people are doing, worrying about what other people have? Because in order to do this well, Aries, to succeed in this, you have to invest in yourself. Focus on yourself. Dedicate to yourself. Because if you're funneling your energy and stress and worries into other people and what they're doing, you're not focusing on yourself. And that's even giving energy away to someone else that they're going to use it to, further succeed in what they want to do. And that's not what you want to have. Again, I don't think it's like so cutthroat that you can't have support for other people, but I'm saying this is coming to the competition when you start to worry, oh my goodness, this person is really good, or oh my God, this person has a lot of investment behind them. They have a lot more than, better technology than I do. Those are just going to take away from what you can put in yourself to improve. Those worries and those fears and those doubts. So that's something else that this is telling me, to be at peace with what you have, be at peace with what you can give. And if there's something you feel like you need more of, find other resources, learn for how you can, improve that, take those classes. But, redirect that energy onto yourself. And I think that's where you'll get your success. Okay, sorry, that card stuck to my elbow. Let's keep going. Tell me more about Aries in June. Tell me more about Aries in June, Spirit. There we go, the Tower. Wow. Okay, and this is under solar plexus chakra, and this is pretty important here. Okay, so for some of you, just to confirm, Aries energy, Scorpio energy with that Mars energy coming through here. So yeah, I really do feel, this is what I was talking about earlier, is that the only thing that can stop you is holding on to the past rejections, the past Tower moments that were meant to, rebuild your solar plexus, that were meant to further activate your solar plexus, that were meant to inspire you to keep going and pushing. But for those of you that are going to take that moment of rejection as, you know what, yeah, screw it, I'm not going to do this, I'm not good enough, that's the one thing that is blocking your solar plexus from fully being enlightened here, is that one recent rejection. I feel it was so recent for you guys, whether it was the beginning of June or if it was like in May and sometime. But see that dove right there? Spirit, was with you the whole time through that experience. Spirit was trying to show you that, Aries, you know what? Even if they knock you down, they can't keep you down. You just have to have a new strategy. You have to have a new way at looking at this. You have to have a new way at building this up. And what's important too is that, like, see how the yellow circle here for the solar plexus, look what's in the background. And if it will focus, it even almost looks like the eye of Horus is in the center of that sun. So maybe you guys have some sort of association with Egyptian mythology, the Egyptian gods or goddesses. They may be some of your spirit guides or deities that you kind of, pray to, or to, inspire you or anything. But it was not meant to keep you down. It was meant to show you that there's more to it than this. And really, you should not have that Tower moment be a reflection on where it is you can take this, where it is that you can still go, what it is that you still have. Because the sun is coming up for you, Aries. It's just right around the corner. But maybe this Tower moment had to happen so you could re-strategize, rebuild, practice, do whatever you could to get a firmer foundation. So if there is another rejection, it won't hit you as hard. It won't make you feel as less than the first one did before, or multiple ones have done in the past. Interesting. Powerful energy. Bottom of the deck, we have the Hanged Man. Pisces energy. Yeah, there's a new way of looking at this situation. There was a new strategy that you had to go through. And maybe that whole rejection or those previous rejections were just meant for you to take a pause and to reflect, to meditate, to think, to rebuild. But really with the Hanged Man, yeah, the person's upside down, right? No one likes to be upside down, hung by the feet. It's not a comfortable position, but you're placed in that position so you can look at the situation at another angle. And for those of you that were just so hurt by that rejection or hurt by that failure or disappointment or whatever it was for you, it was just meant for you to look at the situation in a different way, to lead you to a more enlightened space. And when I said that, there was 555 that just came on the camera timer. So your birthday could be April 5th, April 15th, March 25th for some of you, or you could be seeing a lot of fives around. But this means change, significant change. And that was the awakening you were going through in this, Aries. That's what the process was. But, you know, I even think for a lot of you, whatever this tower moment was within this situation, you know, it's almost like that Gone from the Wind quote where it's like, I will never go hungry again. It's meant to fuel that type of energy, Aries, not the energy of I'm not good enough, I should give up. It's meant to say, this won't happen to me again. I'll make sure of it. I'll put my best forward out there next time and I'll get it. Wow. All right, Aries, let's go ahead and wrap this up with one more message from Spirit. Anything else that Spirit wants to tell you about what you'll be going through in June, what you need to remember in June? Oh, you got 2 cards. Okay. So here we go. Here's fire coming through. Your element. You're getting back into your element. You're getting back into your groove, right? And then you also have power symbol. You're a powerhouse, Aries. Never forget that. So let's read it. The element of fire heralds new life, renewed passion, and positive transformation. Yeah, that's one message for you. And the other one is cleanse, purify, and protect the physical body. Yeah, again, like I do feel evil eyes are being sent your way, Aries. Jealousy, people who, you know, want what you have, who are trying to go for the spots that you're going for, but don't let it affect you. Let it burn out. Because it's not meant to be a part of your energy. It's not meant to be a part of you. And so, you know, focus on what you can do. Focus on practicing. Focus on putting it out there, and you're going to get it. With the tower here, again, like what I feel with this combination of Six of Pentacles and the tower is that you're the only one that could prevent you from this, from achieving this, from succeeding in this. And it's the belief in yourself and what you have that could be an obstacle. But break through that obstacle, because Aries, you have it all. And the support is coming in. Don't let the competition get to you and you'll get it. Wow, powerful reading, Aries. Thank you so much for joining me here for this reading. I really hope it resonated with you. I hope it gave you the clarity, insight, healing, guidance you may be seeking by watching these messages. And if you have, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Aries, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Aries.